Hey guys, so my question this week revolves around the different father-son relationships that we see throughout Jimmy Corrigan. Um, in Jimmy's case, we see him struggle with the fact that he's never really had a father figure in his life, and we get to see him actually meet and go visit his father for the first time and see him kind of struggle through that. And then, as he's interacting with his father, we see in flashbacks the relationship between Jimmy's grandfather and Jimmy's great grandfather, which is very abusive and it's very unloving and very harsh and very depressing, which is a really good word to describe this whole graphic novel because it has a very depressing tone. But we get to see how the effect of this father-son relationship has on not only Jimmy, but also Jimmy's father and also Jimmy's grandfather. And in a way, it's really only had a negative effect. It has dictated kind of how they live and how they interact with other people and really how they interact with other males. It has not made it easy because they haven't had this good male role model in their lives. It's kind of not prepared them and shown them how to interact with other males. But in both of these relationships, we get to see the fathers try to bond with their sons. However, this bonding is done in one of two ways. It's done in either a very racial way, which is apparent in the conversation that Jimmy's great-grandfather has with his son at the dinner table about Barney. And then the other type of way that they bond is over women and sex. And this is very apparent not only in the very beginning where Jimmy's coworker is talking to him, but also in many of the conversations that Jimmy and his father have together. So in a way, it kind of shows you, this novel shows you that men only know how to, I guess, interact and bond with each other in two ways. And my question to you is, why is that? Why do most of the fathers in the story, and really most of the men that are portrayed, only seem to find that the only way that they can bond with each other is through this very hyper-masculine way? In this way where talking about your feelings and saying I love you is seen as a very feminine thing, and that to be a man you have to talk about other people and different groups of people in a very derogatory way. And then do these father-son relationships mirror the father-son relationships that we have in our society in America? And if they do, in what way? And then I also wanted to pose to you, do you think that Jimmy and his father and his grandfather would be different people if they had had positive relationships with their own fathers?